A parent's responsibility to their child and a child's responsibility to their parent, using Asake and his father as a case study. And then in the conclusion, this was what ChatGPT told me. Parental care is a privilege, not an invoice. But a child's success is also not a retirement plan. Both parties have responsibilities, but entitlement should never replace gratitude. As much as it makes sense, like when it is what a lot of people are even saying on social media, oh, your child is not your retirement plan, blah, 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 woof, woof, woof. It makes sense when you listen to it, but I'm of a different school of thought. I understand that people are saying, oh, I did not ask to be brought into this world. You brought me into this world, so definitely it is your responsibility to take care of me. But then when I'm grown, I have decisions to make based on the relationship that we had growing up, blah, blah, blah. Let me wind it back a little bit and tell you why this is even trending right now. Ashake's dad has been calling him out on social media for, I think, throughout this week, talking about how Asake has abandoned him, Asake is not taking care of him. And I think the latest demand as at yesterday that I saw online is Ashake's dad telling him that he should come and buy a house for him so that he can be collecting the rent on the property and be using it to manage or survive. And also he should come and do a DNA test for the daughter he abandoned, like the whole shenanigans. And the internet is divided as usual. There are the people that are saying he was a deadbeat, he doesn't deserve Ashake's care and Ashake's money. And there are some people that are saying, oh no, he was actively involved in Ashake's life, blah, blah, blah. He's a very good father. Personally, I don't care whether he was a deadbeat dad or he was an active father. The way I see it is, you bring a child into this world, whether you like it or not, it is your responsibility to care for that child. You don't have a choice. You brought the child, it's your responsibility to care for the child. So if you're a deadbeat, I leave it to you and God. I'm not going to judge you. At the same time, as a child, if your parents were actually active in your life, it is your responsibility to care for them in their old age. I don't care what is trendy right now on social media or whatever. I don't care what the generational shift is looking like, but your parent brought you into this world, they cared for you. It is your responsibility to take care of them in their old age. Like, this is something I love about African community. When I see the situation abroad where they say, oh, we're sending a parent to the care home, we visit them once a month, blah, blah, blah. Whereas in the African context and the Nigerian context, the elderly would even live with you. Like, you take care of them. I love this when my grandmother lived with us when I was younger. So it is something that, to me, is the normal thing. But I see that everybody's mindset is changing now. We're all becoming a woke generation. Now, that is in a case where the parents or the father takes care of the child. There is also the other context, which is what even brings about the most argument, which is that he was a deadbeat. He walked out on the family and now he wants to reap where he did not sow. I get that people are pained and the rest, but the way I see it is, if you have the resources, I am not saying have a relationship with a deadbeat dad or the deadbeat parents, because it is not only dads that can be deadbeats, moms can be deadbeats, so a lot of mothers also abandon their kids. Now, I'm not saying have a relationship with this person, but if you're successful enough, if you have the resources, and the resources in this situation even varies, 10K can be a lot to somebody, 50K, 100K, like, it doesn't matter what it is. But if you have the resources to drop something to care for this your aged parents, especially at a point in their lives where they cannot work for it anymore, what is this going to cost you? No, this is me speaking honestly. What is it going to cost you? It is not necessary. They don't have to come and live with you. They don't have to. You don't need to have phone conversations with them all the time. You don't need to start forming, oh, besties, we love it. That is not what we're saying. You don't need to pretend to be in love, to be that, like, you cannot live without them, blah, blah, blah. But in a situation where your resources can actually help them to live a manageable life, why is this such a big deal? Why is it such a big deal? The way I see it is, whether you like it or not, you are family. You might not like it, you might resent it, but you are family. And money is not such a thing that we should be using to punish other people. I don't see it that way. Money should not be what you use to punish people. So if you have that resources to help, even if you're not happy with them, even if you don't like them, why can't you just give it to help them live a better life? Who knows? Maybe they might even see the errors of their ways and be able to teach someone else not to make the same mistakes they've made. It is just money. Why can't you just do it? Heaven is the goal for me, so I don't take things like that to heart. But like I'm just wondering, because the internet is very divided and I see a lot of arguments, and unfortunately a lot of people are holding on to this resentment personally, probably because of lived experiences or whatever. But I'm just thinking and I'm just asking, if it is just money that you would give to a loved ones, not blackmailers or whoever it is that are trying to leech onto you or whatever, but a parent, specifically a parent, or even a sibling, I don't know, but a parent specifically in this situation, why can't you just give it? What is really the holdback? What is it that a parent could have actually done to you that would make you say, oh, I can never ever ever forgive this person, and even when I see the person suffering, I am not going to lift a finger to support or to help or to alleviate the suffering that this person is going through? It's just money. Why can't you give it?